You didn't think I was going to let Obi-Wan Kenobi series slip by and not talk about it, did you? You know, ever since I was a kid and I saw A New Hope, I had a lot of questions that I just didn't have answers to. And luckily, this series answered a lot of those questions. Like A New Hope, why has Obi-Wan Kenobi been in that cave for so many years? Why did he denounce his name as Obi-Wan Kenobi and just goes by Old Ben? There's just a lot that I needed answers to, and I got that here. This series follows Obi-Wan Kenobi after the Jedi's big defeat, and they all went into hiding. Obi-Wan's feeling beat down, he's emotional, he's lost his confidence, he's lost some of his connection to the Force, and he's just not the same Jedi he used to be. He doesn't even feel like a Jedi anymore, but yet he's got to pull himself together enough to still protect and look after Luke and Leia. I have to say, Luke didn't play as big a part in the series as I was kind of hoping for, but Leia, on the other hand, played a major role in this, and I was quite shocked. They really captured her personality well. She's very stubborn, very headstrong. She's willing to go after whatever it is she wants, even if she has to defy her parents to do it. And they're all just characteristics that we've seen in Leia as an adult. But it was really cool to see them incorporate that in her childhood. It really kind of gave a good definition of who she is. Not to mention her stubbornness definitely made me laugh a couple times. Until the Inquisitors try to kidnap her and draw Obi-Wan Kenobi out. And then that's where the story starts to take a big twist. It's all very intense. But that's something the series did really well. It kept the intensity up. It kept you on the edge of your seat. It kept you wanting more. There's even a huge intensity amongst the Inquisitors themselves. They're not exactly all working together. One of them's got their own agenda, which I'll talk about a little bit later because I'm going to throw spoilers in this video, just not right this second. Hell with it. I'll start the spoilers now. One of the Inquisitors is actually a survivor of Anakin Skywalker's attack on the younglings in the Jedi school or Jedi temple, and she's there working under him, trying to get her revenge in secret. So this whole thing is getting really confusing, yet really exciting. But just because she's going after Vader doesn't necessarily mean that she's working on the side of the Jedi either. Now, speaking of Vader, this guy is stronger, faster, darker, and scarier than I have ever seen him. I mean, Vader's technically in his prime in the middle of the series. So his strength is that of something we have not seen before. And that being said, if this little Inquisitor girl thinks she's going to take him down, she's got another thing coming. Because I'll say this, we had this demonstration of Vader's powers when he uses the Force to literally bring a ship down out of the sky as it's trying to take off. And then my jaw just dropped. Of course, now I'm thinking, how in the world is Obi-Wan going to beat this guy? You know what? I'm just going to fast forward right to the big battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader because this is absolutely epic. This was the battle of the century. Obi-Wan, because of his weakened state and his confidence level, oh man, he takes a beating in the beginning. Vader's demonstrating some serious powers, literally like lifting boulders up, just chucking them at him left and right. But we can't let evil win, and Obi-Wan finds his inner strength and reconnects with the Force, and then he demonstrates powers that I've never seen, and literally has hundreds of boulders lifted up in the air, launching them like machine gun bullets at Darth Vader, beating him down. And then the most epic scene of the battle happens. Obi-Wan goes airborne, slashes at Darth Vader's helmet with his lightsaber, cutting a piece of it off, revealing Anakin's eye and part of his face. This is great. This is where the writing for this series was at its best. When Obi-Wan saw Anakin's face behind the mask, everything changed. And this is where my blood got pumping. Because it's one thing to fight Darth Vader. You see the mask. You don't see the man behind the mask. He knew it was Anakin, but he didn't see Anakin. He just saw Darth Vader. And it's one thing to fight that. But when you see Anakin behind the mask, all those emotions come rushing in. And the cool part about it is during their dialogue and conversation, The mask being destroyed messed up the voice synthesizer. So part of it we're getting Anakin's voice, other parts we're getting Darth Vader's voice. And Obi-Wan's apologizing for everything that's happened in the past. And that's when Darth Vader says, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did." And that was it. I was done. That was an incredible line because that ties things back in with New Hope. When Luke Skywalker was asking Obi-Wan about his father and asked what happened to him, and Obi-Wan told him, Darth Vader killed your father. It all tied it in, and it was absolutely great. This was such a fun and exciting series. It ties a lot of loose ends up. It does leave a few gaps though in case they want to release a season 2, which is perfectly fine by me. Or if they want to end it here, that's perfectly fine too. We'll just have to wait and see where it goes from here or where it doesn't go. But either way, I really enjoyed this series and I want to know what your thoughts are if you've seen it. If you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like on it for me. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you at the concession stands.